Here on the opening bid roundtable, Lou Basenese, Prairie Operating Co. EVP of Market Strategy, alongside Yahoo Finance senior reporters Inez Ferre and Jen Schomburger. Lou, good to see you. Appreciated that post on X, my man. Thank you for that. Coming to you on the AI bubble. ECB out with a warning, it's under the radar this morning. They're warning about stretched tech valuations. Is that something like the market will care about on a Friday or next Monday?
Yeah, definitely not caring about it today, but I think it's also just overdone, right? Everyone's worried about stretch valuations, and here's what I think. Go to the data. It's convenient to compare things to the dot-com days, but if you take the valuations of the top 3 stocks in the dot-com era in the S&P 500 and they're waiting, and compare it to the top 3 now, they were trading at a 62 times forward earnings versus 31 times. So if this is the bubble, it's not done inflating yet. I just don't think we're there. You're seeing tremendous earnings growth underpinning this AI trend that we didn't see during the dot-com days.
Lou, what do you make about this recent divergence, and it has been recently, with Nvidia under pressure and then Alphabet taken up and off and to the right? Anything to read in there?
Yeah, I love it because I think Alphabet has been left for dead for way too long. I actually was late on Nvidia. I own both stocks and was really banging the table on Alphabet. I mean, it started the year trading at 21 times earnings. It's now at 29 times. I think it could go up to where we saw Nvidia, 33, 34 times. So I think the biggest takeaway here, too, though, it's not a zero-sum game. It's not Nvidia or Alphabet's chips. It's end. Meta's going to use both. We have too much compute demand to just start switching between chips. We're not in that phase of the growth cycle yet.
Lou, I appreciate you just coming out and saying, look, I didn't buy Nvidia in 2013. I appreciate that. That's the type of candor. And we appreciate that transparency on opening bid. Lou, if one is inclined, look, markets have stabilized a little bit. That's good to see. It's a holiday season. Maybe get a little Santa Claus rally. If the market is stabilized and this continues, where does one go back into the AI trade, which has been hammered? Where do you head to?
Yeah, look, I think you got to own the majors, right? You got to own Nvidia and Alphabet, but I think you got to move to solution providers, right? Start finding those companies in the healthcare space in particular that is an undervalued sector that is using and applying AI to do things that they do better. Looking at robotics, a company like Symbotic that's in the commercial side of the robotic space. I think that gets interesting while Tesla is paving the way for consumer robotics. But this AI trade, I think, as we've been saying, it's going to be here for a while. It's not just this month, this quarter. I think we're talking about multi-years. So I think you're going to be fluid and move around where you get into the actual businesses that are making money from AI, not just saying that they're doing AI.
We're getting market expectations start to rally around this notion. We will get that 25 basis point rate cut at the Fed's December 10th meeting. Do you think the markets go back to record highs ahead of that meeting? What would take the market down here if that seems to be the consensus view?
Yeah, I think taking the market down is if for some reason the Fed holds pat. I mean, if you looked at the futures trading market a week ago, 50% of investors thought the Fed was going to hold rates firm, and now it's flipped to 80%. I think we do go to new highs. It's built in. It's 25 basis points. And I think the main reason here is the fear of the labor market cooling, and that's something you can't correct quickly versus inflation maybe flaring back up again. I think there's less concerns on that side. So I think the AI trade is real. It's going to drive. You're seeing, this is the funny thing. HP comes out and makes those comments that fly in the face of that famous study from MIT that said 95% of AI investments weren't fruitful or profitable. We're now seeing that it's actually coming to bear with HP. So I think you're going to see more companies come out making similar statements and moves that's going to drive this market higher.
I'm going to go a quick around the horn since you all are regulars on this roundtable. Lou, favorite Thanksgiving food and why?
Oh, green bean casserole, just because. It's superior.
Just because. Inez, over to you. Don't tell me Costco pizza.
Sweet potatoes.
Sweet potatoes. Jen?
Stuffing.
Stuffing. All right, good. I'm sweet potatoes. I'm with you, Inez. I like the marshmallows. I like to get them brown. I'm loving the whole thing. A big thank you to this opening bid roundtable. Lou, Inez, and Jen, thank you so much. Appreciate it.